It's crazy. It's crazy to me
encourage
that
that.
how I think a lot of people who are in political office right now, who've been putting in the time, for the past 10 or 15 years, and obeying the
Hmm.
system. Whether it doesn't matter what party you're on. I think everyone who kind of can take a step back and realize that, wait a minute, this is a lot of this is too convenient. I would be nervous right now if I had been playing by the system for 15, 20 years, and I was up next to be the head honcho, and all of a sudden people like you and I are thinking, I don't think I need to play by the system. I don't think I need
Yeah.
to wait 30 years, 40 years to be like at the top. I want to be
Right.
retired then. Like, what in the world are you talking about? 30, 40 years. Oh my gosh. Like, ugh, I'm stressed out enough at a young age about this stuff.
Yeah.
I can imagine being like 75 or 80. I think, oh man, okay, well, I don't know. Just vote on it. No, we don't have to vote. We can just walk out. Yeah, just go home.
Okay, just go.
So if anybody was wondering what's going on, that's literally happened this year. So um, anyway, this is the question for you.
Hmm.
I'll tell you what I do, man. What would you do with $1 million?
With $1 million, what would I do? Oh man, that's a good question. Well, I mean, first things first. I would take like my family on a European tour. Um,
Okay, I'm family. Word. Limelight.
ideally, COVID would be finished up.
Okay.
On a funny note, I'll probably buy Limelight and open it up just for you to go to. Just for that experience again. I'll drop 100K for that for sure.
I'd be so happy, dude.
Uh,
That would be the best day of my life. I would invite
uh,
no one. I would invite. I wouldn't invite anybody back. Make sure I don't know a single person there. I don't want to know a single
single.
person. Oh my gosh, that's
Oh
great.
man. But on a more serious note, I feel like I told you that I want to be the first person in my family to buy like a yacht. So $1 million, I'm getting a yacht.
Oh man,
Um,
right? Okay.
either I'm getting a yacht or I'm talking to a company that rents out yachts. I'm gonna have like a nice little private account with them, something of that nature. Um, but of course, I would invest it a little bit.
Oh, no, you
Put
don't
some
have to just
away.
placate to me. It's okay. Keep talking. I'll be
No, no,
back.
no, no. For you know me, you know me.
I'm messing with you.
What else? I mean, I would definitely buy a car, few cars, maybe a nice house. Um, $1 million. What else would I get? I'm really big into fashion, so I'll probably buy like some nice suits.
Oh, dude,
Definitely some
yeah.
suits.
Your suit. What do you call it? Your suit game.
Yeah, suit collection, suit game,
I mean, I thought I was on
whatever you
point.
want to call it.
Uh, you're bringing a different style to it, man. It's they're not flashy, but they look flashy on you. Like that's it takes
Thank you.
skill, man.
Yeah,
That takes skill. You were
yeah.
uh, you were talking
I
about
definitely can't take all the credit.
oh, who can you give credit to on that?
So my
Oh, thank you.
stepdad.
I appreciate it. Yeah,
So
I help you out a
he's
lot. I know.
really.
Thank you. I'm glad somebody gives you some credit around here. About time.
Glad we could
Okay,
do that
sorry.
for you.
Who is it?
My stepdad. So Doctor. Well, now he just got his PhD not too long ago. So Doctor Lattimore. So
Oh, congratulations to
um,
Dr. Lattimore.
shout out. But yeah, I enjoy fashion, and I feel like one of the things that I've always been very adamant about is uh, dressing well, but I've never been too flashy. Funny enough, like this is usually one of the talking points when I'm like talking to somebody. I need like an icebreaker. But I've never bought like any like crazy jewelry. Never bought any Jordans.
I wouldn't think you
Nothing.
would. Why would I think that?
Yeah. It's just I
I
don't
don't
really
know.
necessarily. I feel like
Dude, just come on, man.
you know, you know,
I'll put you in a
um,
position. I know, I know, I know. Um,
you know.
yeah, okay, yeah, fair
But no,
enough.
I love elegance. I love elegance. I feel like I'm a big proponent of you dress the way you feel, right? And to the same level of your confidence is kind of exuded by the way you present yourself to the world and yourself. And I feel like I best feel like me when I get to kind of freely express myself, and that's usually nice button down, some suits, and I can have like lapel pins for days, tie
Oh, dude.
clips,
Yeah.
and
I'm
I'm
about to
just
go
like
buy a
really
suit
into
right
art, and
now,
I feel
dude.
like fashion is just another like art expression for me, and I love it. So definitely would improve my and my shoes. So shoes and suits,
Oh,
honestly, shoes,
shoes and
suits.
suits and shoes and suits and shoes and suits. That could be a
Yeah,
song right there.
those are my go-to, right?
Oh,
And then I always wanted a
okay.
G wagon.
What's that?
So
Um, I'll know it
Mercedes
as soon as
G
you say it.
wagon.
Oh no, I don't know what that is.
Yes.
Okay,
Oh man, yeah.
pull that
So
up.
Mercedes G wagon for sure. And then I'm into cars, so I'm a big car guy.
Dude, a
So my
Corvette.
first
I want a
money would
Corvette
probably
so bad.
be so the new Corvettes, the
Dude,
2021,
they're
like
sick.
that body on there. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Where they come up with that? They must have known I need something happy to happen to
So
me in 2020. They must have known.
right.
Like this
I need
next year
something to
might be
look
a little
forward
rough.
to.
Yeah. All right. So that's awesome.
So yeah, actually,
Corvette.
like my top ones are like I definitely want a sports car, and I looked into like Corvettes, McLaren,
McLaren's.
and McLarens. I'm really into speed, which is it's a good and bad thing, right?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
love motorcycles, and I like to go fast. So like a car that goes decently fast is always
Okay, Ricky
nice.
Bobby. I'm gonna go
Um,
fast.
you know,
Okay.
if you don't finish first, you last. So
That don't make no damn sense. You actually believe when I said that?
that's right. I was like, this man portrayed it like lived his whole life based on this, and that was just a drunken a drunken spiel. I was like, poor
I
guy,
said that.
poor guy.
I based my entire life around that and every decision I ever made. Oh shit. Well, all
When did I
right.
say that?
Yeah. I think I was high on peyote. Whatever, Trey.
uh, oh, and then of course I would have like a nice little summer home. So I'm big on traveling, and so the money I get towards, or the $1 million I would get would definitely be towards like traveling. Some top places I want to go are like Thailand, Europe, Italy, Japan. Go back to the Dominican Republic where my
Sure, I'll go
grandfather
with
was
you.
born and
That sounds
most of
good,
our
man.
family is
Let's
from.
go.
Yeah, so Bora Bora will definitely be happening. I told myself once I
Hmm.
finish my PhD program, I'm going to Bora Bora for at least 3 to 5 days and living on the water,
Okay.
and I'm going to enjoy myself. So that's on the list. So that would just expedite that a little more.
You have to reward yourself, right? Somehow.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, I've been in school for over like 2 decades. I should go on vacation.
2 decades.
I think I
I
deserve
didn't think of it like that.
it.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Man, this is the
Um.
last semester that I'm going to be taking classes for the rest of my life, and then 2 years
Oh, that's
after
funny. You
that, I
think
don't
that?
have
That is
to.
so funny. There's so many adults right now just laughing at you.
Right?
This is the last it. Okay.
Seminars, yes. Classes,
Mm-mm.
I don't have to step foot into another classroom. Thank goodness.
Okay.
I've maxed out.
All right. We'll see how that re-education training comes up, and we'll get you back on the podcast. Tell us about it.
For sure.
I'm trying to find this thing for us right here. Let's do. This is your dream, I think. These bad boys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So they actually just created a limited edition one this upcoming year, and it's called like a G Wagon Yacht Edition.
Oh
Oh,
gosh. Well, now we got to do that.
Bobby, you got to look up the yacht edition. They have
Oh
an
no.
amazing YouTube video about it. Oh, so yeah, once you check out the exterior and interior of it, man, it's amazing. Yeah, the yachting edition, which is perfect because I'll have my own yacht anyway. So it only makes sense that I have the yachting edition G Wagon.
That is awesome.
I'd be doing myself a disservice if I didn't.
Yeah, you don't want to be a hypocrite. You know, like, hey, you have a yacht. I'm sorry, I'm giving the yacht edition of the Mercedes G. I don't know what I was thinking. I wanted to share this with you. So this is a journal my brother bought me when he was in, I believe he was in Germany. Shane, shout out Shane, by the way. I did use it, even though he gave it to me saying, I doubt you'll use it. He's an amazing older brother, just like the other ones are. But October 4th, 2006. So I was 19. Yeah, 19. We're about to be 19. Anyway, I had what happened that day, and then at the end of it, my goals. And so freshman in college, I was like, own a $5 to $10 million yacht, either sailing or power. It doesn't really matter. That's how often.
I'm flexible on that.
Yeah, as long as it's between $5 and $10 million. But honestly, like, so I was going through this journal and I was looking at how many times I wrote down my goals at the very end of it every single time. And one time, I wrote "good luck" and "think smart." So I did something stupid that day. You know, spend money wisely, get a yacht. Don't forget, get a yacht. Get liked and give respect. That was before Facebook had likes, so I was kind of on top of it. Just saying, Zuckerberg's in my brain.
You were ahead of yourself.
Oh yeah, but that's something else that I think we may have talked about. Or I know at some point we talked about yachts, and it was like a stepbrother moment. Like, did we just become best friends?
Yeah, right. Because I was like, yeah, man. Like I was like giving you like the Dennison Yachting like YouTube channel. Like, oh yeah, like I know my like in my office actually back on campus. I have a picture of the 2 yachts that I'm gonna get, like always right next to me. So I'm a big proponent of like speaking your dreams into existence and like power of the spoken word. Because like you said,
Right.
if you don't write your goals on the daily, then there's no way that you're gonna actually be able to achieve. Because then you don't really have anything that you're shooting for. And so like the fact that like you have a journal, I have a journal that I kind of update myself on, and I also just keep a list of like all of my goals. Uh, I wrote it out on a piece of paper and then I put it in my wallet. So whenever I'm feeling a little shaken up, I just take a look at that. I'm like, retire your mom. Okay, I got to do that. So what I'm doing right now is only
Say that again.
temporary,
Say that again.
and
Say it again, because it's awesome. It's awesome. I
oh
remember
yeah, I'm
talking
gonna
about your
retire my
goals.
mom
That's
without a
awesome.
doubt. Yeah, like I'm gonna retire my mom, take care of her and my sister's student loan debt, and just leave a legacy. I plan to build or donate enough money back to Nashville to my high school, so I get a library. I mean, ideally in my name. So that's part of
Okay.
my legacy that would
I
be
know a guy
there.
who can help you
Um,
use that as a tax incentive to make sure you get the right. Well,
Perfect. See,
yeah. Let me pause you with that real fast. So a lot of people are upset at Trump about his taxes. Hey, I don't know the guy personally. I know he makes a lot of money, and frankly, I can't argue about someone else's money I've never met. To me, it doesn't make sense. But
mhm.
the way the IRS tax code is written is if you create business, create jobs, if you give to the local community, who's going to do a better job of taking care of people in Knoxville? Who's going to do a better job of taking care of people in Nashville? It's going to be the
Mhm.
local business owners and the leadership versus the government having to
Mhm.
hire somebody, come in, assess the situation, hand out the money, hope it goes to the right place, and they leave. So that's why there's
Right.
incentives to give to charities and things like that. And a lot of these people who are wealthy, it's not that they're using loopholes. It's literally they're taking the time to talk to somebody who knows about it. And
Yeah,
that's why I commend
exactly.
you on what you're doing and your mom and Justice. Shout out to Justice, 18-year-old girl sitting down with
Yeah.
me and talking about her future. Um, I was like, when's the next FIFA or Madden coming out? Like, it wasn't really on my mind. Dreaming about a yacht, not really making any plans for it. So I think you guys are
Yeah.
doing a great thing, and your mom obviously left a legacy in that manner for you guys. That's awesome.
Yeah, and I feel like you hit the nail on the head. It's just a matter of education, right? It's a matter of knowing. I mean, like literally. I mean, Trump was right. Like he knows how to operate the way that his businesses can go to the need of him only paying 750. He hires people to do that, and it's just simply education and knowing how to make that work for you. And I wish that that information was more readily available, which
It
I
is.
mean, we have the internet, so I
It
can't
is.
really say it's not. And I have you to help me with that, so it's just a matter of
I wish
acting on
people,
it.
yeah, maybe people think it's too difficult. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, I think that's the stigma around it, saying that, oh, I can't really. There's no way for me to do tax. No, there is, and I've talked to you about things that can be written off, and we talked about strategies, and that's literally all it is, right? Everything's broken down to law, and there was none broken. You just need to know how to finesse it and make it
Right.
work for you. That's
Right.
literally it.
And the
And
IRS tax codes, if the government were to write tax codes to get less tax dollars, why? How to put this? They're in the business of tax money. They wrote the tax
yeah,
code in a certain way to get the most revenue. Some people don't like that. It's just so happens the middle class is the most heavily taxed percentage wise. At the same time,
Right.
you have a secure job. You're not going home at night and worrying about your business catching on fire and everyone losing their job. There's a lot of
Mm-hmm.
responsibility that comes on with being a business owner, with employing thousands of people, or even one other person. That's children that are dependent on that food on the table. So
Mm-hmm.
that's a lot of pressure. And ain't nobody signing up to do the presidency. Everyone's criticizing the president. I know you and I probably will be president and vice president. We'll work that out one day. Maybe we'll just take turns.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, but I think we'll hit back to the
I
point.
could foresee that.
Dude, no, for real. Like you in Nashville, me in Knoxville.
I could really see it. Yeah.
Oh man, it'd be so much fun.
After city council and mayor, I think the sky's the limit for us, man.
I think so
I can
too.
foresee it now.
Yeah, this is the great stuff.
And
That
it's about time.
it's about time that people maybe and it's technology. I think it might be technology that's able to bring us
Yeah.
together, because we would never have had these conversations through letters. It's been a really long, arduous
Yeah.
conversation through a letter.
Yeah, the conversations are, and even just like the confidence, right, to be able to say, like, as a kid, like, of course, like I feel like when they talk about careers and stuff, like, oh, I would love to be like an astronaut or the president or
Right.
firefighter, policeman. And then it's like, you go through school, it kind of like slowly like gets watered down a little bit. You're like, what can I really do? Like what's like within my limits? And then moving
Right.
up here to New York made me realize that, not to sound cliche, but everyone's limitless. Like whatever you put your mind to, you can do. It's literally that simple. If you have enough grit, if you have enough heart, and if your purpose is rooted and hopefully good,
Right.
then good will come out of it, right? Because you
Right.
always reap what you sow, and your
Definitely.
intentions will show through that. And so, man, I'm all for it. I can't wait 20 years down the line to see the impact that we've created,
Yep.
to see where we're at.
Limelight's going
To
to be
see
like a Saturday
our
night thing. We're bringing Limelight back just so
right.
everyone can hang out.
We'll
Bring
just
the
add
people
a
together.
separate White House
Oh my
grounds for
gosh.
Limelight. We'll just
Hey, yeah. People that live next door to the White House are like, turn that music down. Like, we're the White House. We make the rules. Turn that music up. We're partying over here. That's great. I hope everyone else is as
yeah.
excited as I am. And Tyree, thanks for coming on the podcast. I know I got to get inside and get some dinner. Shelly's been here for like 2 or 3 hours. I know she's like, he'll get done with that podcast at any time. But these are the great conversations, man. I love it.
Yeah. No, it's been great. Always fun talking to you. And it's finally great to finally be featured on here. I feel honored. Get to watch it.
Thank you so
And
much.
I always enjoy our conversations. I feel like we have these conversations like over the phone. So it's great to have it aired and have other people listen to it and get what they want from it. So
yeah, well, they're going to get what they get, and hopefully it's what they want.
That's also true. And hopefully it's what they want.
Yeah, right. All right. Well, next time you come on the podcast, let's dive more into what it means to be a leader today, because we're not going to run for office, tomorrow. So let's come up with a game plan on how we can impact the local community after the election, because I think a lot of hearts are going to be mended one way or another. There's going to be a lot of heartbreak. So let's show the world by example how you laugh at yourself and come together with other people.
Definitely. I'm all for it.
All right. I'll tell you what I do, man. All right. Bye, guys.
All right. See y'all.
Later.